Welcome back to another edition of Bourbon Kingdom. I'm David.
And I'm Zach.
And today we are going to kind of review kind of the best summer bourbons for us this summer.
Yeah, we actually kind of talked about doing this video at the beginning of summer.
Yeah.
And then, here we are towards the end of summer. But hey, you're getting your best summer bourbons.
You're getting them. You're getting your best summer bourbons. So,
well, I guess we're kind of technically giving you 5 summer bourbons and 1 rye.
Yeah.
So kind of cheating with that. So
it's always good to cheat a little bit.
Just a smidge.
Yeah, just a smidge.
So
I'll go ahead and start out with the first one. I'll be honest with you. Evan Williams is always a good bourbon to have in your repertoire, just because you always have somebody come into your house.
Oh yeah.
That isn't either a bourbon drinker or is just like I've only drink Jack and Coke.
Oh, I know, right?
And that's fine. Drink Jack and Coke, but you could also drink Evan Williams and Coke.
Yeah, and save yourself like $10, $12, and drink this one. That's, by the way, a lot better.
It is. It's really good. 86 proofer, from Heaven Hill Distillery.
Yeah.
Got a lot of sweetness to it. A lot of caramel, vanilla.
You also get a little char to it too.
Yeah.
So.
You definitely get a char to it. All in all, this is just a good 86 proof bourbon that you can throw it, drink it neat, throw it on the rocks, put some Coke in it, make a cocktail out of it. And that'll probably be the running theme with
yeah, no doubt. And you could have also done, obviously, the bottle of Bond, which should be a staple at everybody's bar at this point in time. But, me, selfishly, I just kind of like this just because, those super hot days, just cut it down just a smidge on the proof.
Yeah.
Not to mention, we kind of don't give this bottle a lot of credit, too. Like, Evan Williams, just in general, between this, the bottle of Bond, single barrel, they just crush.
Yeah.
In general,
they do good work.
So outside of you trying to take that cap off,
there was still a little bit of there's still a little plastic on there. I thought I was just going to be able to pull it, twist it really easily, but it had still a little.
Fair enough.
All
right, so going with the next one then. Now this is a new bottle. We literally did a video a couple weeks ago, and this was the #1 bottle that I had friends text me about, call me about, Facebook us about. Cooper's Craft 100 Proof. Funny story is, I'd already picked up this bottle before we did the video. I just hadn't opened it yet.
Yeah.
And now this is my second bottle of it because it's freaking fantastic.
It is. It really is.
It is so dang good. And there's like a caramel candy note to it that I'm just like, this is just awesome. And it's such an easy sipper.
It is.
You can throw it on the rocks. You can do all this stuff like what we're talking about with it. And the proof doesn't hit you at all. It's a nice 100 proofer. Now,
it's a great 100 proof to me.
It's fantastic.
Especially what's the retail on this? Like 32?
No, 29? I think I got it for like 29, 28.
Yeah, I thought it was somewhere right around. Just kind of a sneaky good bourbon for that price.
It's fantastic. It's almost blasphemy that we didn't have this on our best 30 and under kind of bottles.
You're probably right.
It happens. But seriously, another great bottle. It's also super cheap. So
my next bottle is the old Boone County, the small batch. It's 90 proof, a little bit over 90 proof.
And at least 5.5 years?
At least 5.5 years.
I think at least 5.5 years.
Yeah, minimally aged 5 years.
Yeah, so I think they blend it and you have some other stuff.
Yeah. And, Boone County Distillery. This one you get like some sweet oaky taste to it.
I think you also get a lot of fruit to it as well, like some apricots to it.
Yeah.
It's something that's, for summertime. It's a little fruity. It's a 90 proofer. This is actually really, really great in a cocktail too. Yeah. So,
and most of the time people sleep on this because they're looking for the 8-year and above Boone County. Yeah. And so they look at this and they just go, all right.
That's the other thing too. Like, it's a really nice little small distillery that I think we don't talk. I know I don't talk enough about.
No, I definitely don't.
That's really good. So my next bottle, if you're not from around here in Kentucky, Louisville area, you probably haven't seen too much of this. This is the Down Home Toasted. Now, when people are looking at this, they're like, what? because this is not a very big distillery. This is a very, very small mom and pop distillery.
Yeah.
And this on top of it's a toasted finished barrel. This to me is like the perfect summertime campfire bourbon. All right, you get
it's exactly what you should call it, like the
yeah,
campfire
like
bourbon.
It is perfect for it.
Yeah.
I think it's like 98. Yeah, okay, 96 proof. I almost said 98. And you just get a really nice like cracker / like crisp cookie with like a little bit of chocolate drizzle to it. You know, a little bit of like a marshmallow kind of like dry like drizzle to it.
Yeah, and it's kind of like if you hear toasted finish, to me this is what you expect to taste in a toasted finish.
It's great, and it's very different from your Elijah Craig toasted. Your, I mean, if you could find a Michter's toasted, which would be, you know, hopefully.
What about that bottle I see rolling around, the Basil Hayden toasted that people keep taking pictures of?
Yeah, I don't talk about Basil Hayden. Anyways, but yeah, no, fantastic stuff. So, yeah, Basil Hayden toasted. I don't have a lot of faith on.
Yeah. All right. My last one is Stellum Bourbon. It is close to 115 proof, 114.9. Just it kind of smacks you in the face with the clove and the baking spice. Yeah. And for me, it kind of hits on the back end. The sweetness kind of hits you more on the back end. And all in all, it's an enjoyable bourbon too.
Oh yeah, and this is the second highest proof that we have on the list, but doesn't drink like it at all.
It's the highest proof bourbon.
Yeah, true. Yeah, the last one we're kind of cheating on.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely. It's also new, so not a lot of people have been. Not a lot of people have been.
Am I right to say they have a rye out as well?
Yes, they also have a rye. I've not had the rye.
I've not had
a lot
the rye
of good
either.
things about the rye. I've only had the bourbon.
Yeah.
I've also been told that the rye might be actually even better than the bourbon, but again, just haven't tried it yet. I think this is really good though. This is for everybody who's wanting a little bit higher proof out there. I think this is a really great bottle to try. I think I got this like for around $50.
Just a very clean looking bottle too. Very simple.
Other thing, man. Yes, I totally agree with you. It's so clean and neat. It's not overwhelming. They're not putting big age statements on it. Not trying to be too gimmicky.
Yeah, it almost feels like a wine bottle.
Well, yeah, I mean that's what. Yes.
No, I'm just saying, like even the packet, like all this just feels like this should be a wine instead of a bourbon.
Yeah, it's also just kind of nice. That's like it's not like all of these like age statements and high proofs and all this stuff.
And you don't have a picture of some dirty old man on it somewhere.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
All right, the last one, and this is kind of Boone County. I swear we like you.
We do. We love you. This is cracking me up.
The last one we're kind of cheating on because it's not a bourbon. And we've also talked about this before, but I'm telling you guys, I'm still seeing it on shelves, and I don't know why.
It is all over the place on shelves still.
And get it. If you have not got this yet, try it. Go out and buy one. Like, at this point, I'm just telling you, try one. This is seriously like my third bottle I'm on, and they are fantastic. Everybody who I know who I've given this to try, they're like, wow, this really crushes it for a finished rye.
I gave a sample to a buddy. And he's the only person that I know that has tasted it and said, "Yeah, that wasn't for me." Only one person.
He's not a real friend.
He is a real friend, but he just was like,
"I don't know who you are."
He's like, "I'm not."
I hope you like and subscribe, but outside of that, you're dead to me. Because this bottle here is fantastic.
It is fantastic.
I promise you, it's really good. You get a lot of apple on it, and
fruit,
when it's
sugar,
gone, it's gonna be gone. And I'm telling you guys, it's gonna be a sad day when that bottle is gone.
This bottle is full of quirk, like just. It is so quirky.
Yeah, no doubt.
One of my favorite ryes.
Yeah, it's really good. It's a finished rye, so it's kind of a cheat. You know, I get all of that, and I know some people I'm kind of the same way with Barrell. Like it's kind of hit or miss with me on some of the finishes.
Yeah.
I like some of their stuff, but definitely, give it a try. It's awesome. So
all in all, I mean, I think that you can't miss with any of these six. Like if you could go out and find these and put these on your shelf, they're worth having on your shelf. And looking at all these, I mean, Cooper Craft you can find, Evan Williams you can find, Boone County you can find, Stellum you
Mhm.
can find. Down Home's the only one that's quasi harder to find.
Yeah.
Some places carry it a lot. Some places don't carry it at all, and you won't have it.
And you can even find single barrels of it too.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, this is our list. You know, I've seen a couple different lists out there of best kind of like summer bourbons to have, and you know, we kind of want to be a little different. You know, obviously we just don't want to repeat the same stuff out there.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is all kind of very different. You got a lot of cocktail stuff up here. You know, even the Seagrass, like, yeah, it's a little bit more of an expensive bottle. It's like a $70, $80 bottle.
Yeah.
But I know people who buy this just for strictly to put into a cocktail. It's awesome. So, anyways,
I've not put it in a cocktail yet. I might have to go home and do that.
yeah, my cocktail is like put into like just a glass and then just drinking it from there.
Yeah,
like,
that's a good cocktail.
that's a pretty good cocktail.
Yeah,
just
good.
neat.
Yep, just
So-
neat. All right, well, tell them where they can find us, man.
All right, so if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button in the bottom right-hand corner. And then if you are not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe. Don't know what you're waiting for. You're already here. If you're watching this video, just wait until you see the next video.
Yeah.
How probably great / I don't know, terrible it will be. So anyways, go ahead and then after you're done with that, follow us on Facebook at Bourbon Kingdom. So that way you can catch all the updates whenever we put posts out there for next video, next content, next release. If we find anything out and about,
Yep.
we always try to share and just saying, hey, this is here, whatever. So,
Yep. So-
anyways,
All right. Well, until next time, we'll see you.
peace.